this sort of looking for signs in all things. I don't know, maybe Catholics aren't as given to this, but maybe they are. I don't know. But sort of relying too much on trying to see signs for like decision making in things that are kind of just normal day sort of thing. So I don't want to say that like our Lord doesn't communicate through the everyday, but I don't think that there are epiphanies to be found in every moment, and like our dreams or interactions with people or something we hear. Like I don't want to. I don't know. You know, I don't want to limit the sort of the ability of God to communicate, but I also don't think that it's good to hunt for signs in order to make decisions.
Well, it is the case that he created us with intellects and wills. He created us to be in his image, particular powers of knowing and loving, and that because he created us in that way, I take it he wants us to use those things. Now, you do use those things to see signs, but one of the great traditions of why we're rational animals, why we're humans, is because we have the ability to think on our own and to do things, to create in a way. And so with the signs, you might wonder if you're giving up and becoming too passive to externals. Again, it's about agency, but it's an agency as a human, as he's created us. So with signs, I think sometimes we let chance or fortune determine things when if you don't know, well, let's put it this way, if you don't know, for instance, you've got a big decision or something, you're looking for a little help. There's even biblical witness with this, with Gideon and the fleece and all of this, plenty of this. The Lord is willing to give us help, right? But if we're asking for lots of things and always looking for confirmation, you might step back and say, am I not trusting my own virtues, the habits I'm supposed to do, my prudence, my own sense of justice, the developments of being able to know what I should do in these situations, which might be very normal situations. And so we can depend on signs as like a crutch for decision-making or for safety or something like that. And you might actually seem that initially, oh, I'm always trusting the Lord in my spiritual life because I always look for signs. But actually it might be, are you actually not trusting the Lord really because you're just trusting the signs? And you know how signs are. Tricky to interpret sometimes. We do project on these sort of things. So I think people might think there's a danger in not trusting in signs for certain decisions, but I think equally, and maybe more so, there can be a danger in trusting for signs for everything.
Father Bonaventure, if you had the choice between holding a toad and subscribing to a YouTube channel, what would you choose?
Subscribe to a toad holding a YouTube channel.
Oh my gosh. Please subscribe to a toad holding a YouTube channel, especially if it's ours. Cheers.